everybody, it's Diane from Tattered Edges Design. I'm back, like I said, with more tags, and it's the same deal. They're all sizes, Hodpodgey sizes. I just cut them. It's scrappy stuff, it's file folder, it's packaging, it's, I don't know, a couple poster boards. I cut some corners, I rounded some corners, and my brilliant idea, if you watched the last Christmas tags video, I had used a scrap similar to this, and that was, the first thing that went down. And when I glued it down, I thought, actually, that's kind of cute. And then you could leave this side, to write. Except I don't want this off white. But that's the idea. And I don't know how exciting this is going to be. But I grabbed a bunch of, that's kind of pretty, wider trims that I have. I don't have a ton. I mean, like about this. I also got fabric, but I'm not sure if I want that. I mean, it's not glitzy and that type of thing. And, my thought is to just do this. That's it. I'm done. But I don't know if when all said and done, I'll think they're kind of plain. I need to do something. Let me grab my bigger fabric scissors here. Or, I could stitch on them. But as I said in the previous tag video too, these are for packages. They're not journals and that type of thing. So, and yeah, this has a flaw. It had a piece of tape on it and I pulled it off and it pulled some of the paper off. So we're going to cover that up and don't tell anybody. But, so I don't want to overly decorate these because they are package tags. They could wind up in the wrapping paper garbage bag when the day is done. So there. And actually, this trim, I did buy this new, I don't know, 20 years ago, something like that. It was a spool. And this is all I have left finally. That's it. But I just thought this was a little different. I've never done this before, which is trims or fabrics on a tag. And I suppose not having a real cool or cutesy or something focal image, some people might think that's lacking or boring. I don't know. But I thought it was kind of neat. And then I got glue all over my fingers. But yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, at least do this and then take it from there when they're dry, which may be tomorrow. So as you can tell by the shadowing, this is evening. Looks crooked. And I did punch holes already because I didn't want to run the risk of putting ribbon down and then trying to punch through it and then going, oh, it kind of ruined it, because I don't think that would work. And I've got a few things that are just, literally this is it. It was given to me on a package and I kept it. I don't know, see, I think that's kind of cool. And then, like I said, you can write your message on there, or I could just write to or from. I think this is wired. Yeah. Get rid of those. But, if you like making tags, and maybe you don't have a whole heck of a lot of time, you know what, I'm not going to bother to glue. You guys don't have to watch that. This would be a nice, quick way to do it. Well, should I just make another one of those? And I didn't know, I do have some more. This was all scrappy stuff, the boards. I do have some more I could have cut, but I thought, well, I don't know. I think this is about, what did I count, 14, I think. And as I said in the last video too, I really don't need tags. I like to make them, and I have the supplies, so I'm making them. Well, how about this one? And I think there's another trim here that's new. This one, new this year, as a matter of fact. and I've mentioned this before too, almost all of these trims came from a relative that was cleaning out some craft stuff and wasn't using them anymore, and thought I would use them, and yes, I'm using them. See, now that's actually awfully plain. I don't know, is there something about it on the side that's better? I don't know. I don't think I like that one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've never done this before. Is there a certain type that's better or not? I don't know. Let's see. This was another, on a package someone gave me. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, we'll do one like that. All right. Well, what about this tinsel-y thing? And I think there might be some more wide stuff down in there that I didn't pull. It's kind of pretty. It's too wide. You're going to run into the hole there. Of course, I suppose, too, if I thought, like, see, I like this, but is this too plain? I could add something else on top, couldn't I? No, Diane, you can't. You can do whatever you want. I thought I had. Let me look here. I don't know. I guess I pulled all the white. I thought I had more. I've got some, but it's just, white. And here's this stuff. I showed this. That's interesting. Way back. It was probably the Christmas cards video. I said, I don't know how in the world you're supposed to use it, because when you cut it apart, it just sort of falls apart. So you just gotta, put 900 pounds of glue on it so it doesn't, but it's, it's falling apart as you're trying to get it on something, but it's really cool. Maybe you're supposed to sew it. But sew it and then cut it? I don't know. That's why I got a big bundle of it, because I don't know. It's kind of pretty. All right, now this definitely I could, let's double it up. Let's see, is there something we could put above these? I'm gonna lay flat. And yeah, I did a little, very little asking around about lighting, which this is right wrong, doesn't it? I think this is right. Because I do a whole row, couldn't I? Diane, stop talking and pay attention, or talking, skipping around. Just stay on topic. About lighting, and I mean, yeah, I should probably get another light and kind of go this way, or put up something to bounce it back this way, but at this exact juncture I don't have anything, and that's the way it goes. You want pristine lighting, you're gonna have to go visit another channel. Got wide rickrack. Oh, that's kind of fun. Okay. And yeah, if we're saying, this is simple and I've only got 14 here or something, I know what's going to happen. This is going to be another 45-minute video about this stuff. It's a real meshy thing. That's kind of cool. All right. I believe that was on a package too. Maybe some glitzy red with that. Yeah, and by the time I'm done with this, these ribbons are going to be all in a hodgepodge and all off their spools and everything. Could put a bow on too, couldn't we? Yes, Diane, we already established you can do whatever you want, and I'm getting little fibery, glittery things all over the place. What about this one? This was, where's the end? I'm pretty sure this was on a Christmas package, but yes, it's not traditionally Christmas colors. Now, you know, it's really pretty in that, but I don't think I have any wrapping paper that's going to match. I had to go buy wrapping paper to match my tags. Where was... Oh, this one. Right in my face, Diane. Yeah, this was another one that I actually bought, like, 20 years ago. And this... Oh, there's kind of some left there, but that's it. It was a big spool initially. Generally speaking, I don't use this wide stuff much. That's why I've had it so long. Well, that's kind of neat. All right. I feel like I'm being redundant already. I've got this too, but well, I wouldn't put it on white. But by the time you cut that out, yeah, I used this in the last. Of course, I could put something on top, couldn't I? Alright, why not? Yeah, this was new this year, actually. I got it, I don't know, like in August or something. It was a clearance thing. A clearance thing. I could have said it was, on clearance. Well, that's, awfully prim looking. I don't think I want glitzy stuff on that. All right. Okay. Actually, I didn't use that very first thing I showed. I should just use that. This stuff, now I don't remember. I'm gonna say it's really old, but I'm not sure, so I guess I better not say that. I haven't used this yet. This does actually say Merry Christmas, which it would have to run this way or it's not going to fit. Oh, I'm not sure what color. Yeah, white. Well, I guess if I want it centered better, I gotta take the second one. Centered better. That's almost hard to say. Centered better. I got this too. It's very coppery. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I don't think I have wrapping paper to match that either. Actually, maybe that could just stand by itself. What do you think? I may just let that one stand. All right, I'm down to 2 tags. So what didn't I use that I have to use? Well, I don't know. Did we hit everything? I didn't really like this gray. We used these. I think we used these. Oh, this one got lost over here. That was one I had glued. Well, I got another strip of that. Of course, I could do something too, like, intersection, a plaid kind of thing, action. Well, that's a little gaudy, but it's kind of, Christmas is gaudy, right? All right. All right, one more. What do we want for one more? A lot of this. Pretty. Actually, I'm not going to do that because well, you know what? I was going to say, yeah, I'm supposed to be making an interesting video here, and that's all I'm going to do. How lame. But this caught my eye. What if I put this on top? But you know, really, I wasn't a big video star. I might just do that, and then, like I said, then you get right on it. You know what, Diane? You're not a big video star, so you can do that. All right, I'll put this on with it. All right, I'm gonna, you know, go around and put all these ribbons away and glue, and then we'll take it from there. Do I want to add more? Is it adequate? I don't know. And the way I work, I probably will come back tomorrow. I have no idea what the weather's supposed to be tomorrow. Maybe we'll have more sun and better lighting. I don't know. But anyway, okay. Gluing and coming back. Okay, here we are on the next morning, and it's another rainy, dreary, cloudy, dark day, so we have more shadows. I'm sorry. But anyway, they're glued and they were trimmed. And just for the record, it's a little fussy. It's not like, you know, it's different than paper. Like, this rickrack did not want to grab. I had to weight it down. This stuff, it's so open. You know, I just got glue all over me, and it didn't want to lay down. This one too is I mean, it glued fine, but it is sort of like a mesh thing. So the glue just comes, you know, right through. So keep a, you know, wet rag at the ready there. But anyway, so I was going to look through them quick and see, yeah, that's fine. Actually, it is fine for a package tag, and if you write on it, fine, great. But, you know, it is kind of boring. So I was thinking of adding something. Now that one's fine. Adding, but I don't know what I'm going to add with that color. Yeah, this one needs gluing. Yeah, a lot of this, I know what you call it, you know, novelty kind of ribbons, they don't want to grab too well. At least with the Aleene's, that's what I use, just the, you know. So I don't know if other glues are better, or that's just the nature of the ribbons, but they're a little fussy. I like that one. I'm going to leave that. Leave that. Need something. Need something. Gray area. I think I'll leave that because it does say Merry Christmas. Need something. Need something. Could use something. Gray area. Okay, and my thoughts were sequiny stuff because I don't really want to. I could put on images, but that was the whole point of this project, was I wasn't using images. So we'll see. You know, just, that's kind of neat. All right. And yeah, as you can see by the little packet, most of the good colors have been used up. I guess I should buy more color snowflakes, except you know, go ahead and laugh because of all the Christmas videos I've done. But I don't do as much Christmas craft stuff as I used to years ago. Mainly because I get stuck with it. And I've got a lot. So I hate to buy new stuff. But yeah, a red snowflake on that would look pretty good, wouldn't it? Well, we've got these things, which I have a feeling are going to be impossible to glue. This was a scrapbook embellishment something, you know, from one of the company, you know, I don't know, Bo Bunny or something. But see, I can tell, they're wonky bent. So I don't know if my Aleene's is going to cut that. Yeah, I'm not thrilled. What's in here? This was from that same relative that gave me some of that ribbon I mentioned that wasn't using this stuff. And there are some shapes in here, like this is a Santa. Can you see that? Oh, they make stuff like that anymore? I imagine they do. It's kind of cute, but it's a little small. Kind of small. Well, I got white snowflakes, which I don't think is going to do much on here. Oh, silver. Silver might work. Let's see that. Yeah, actually, that's okay. Okay. On the back, it looks purpley. It's silver, isn't it? It's just the lighting. I don't know. But no, yeah, the back is sort of lavendery, and the front is silver. Or at least in this dumb lighting I have, it looks silver. Okay, that's good. And yeah, I've got crochet cotton here for ties. So it needs a little trim. But they're very festive. I'll give them that. They're sparkly and fun and all that Christmas goodness there. Now this one's silver, both sides. And I'm probably signaling to somebody with this glare, right? Okay. I already had a room to put stuff. Well, what about just some red ones dotted? I mean, sequins. Red what, Diane? Maybe a green thrown in there. That's sort of cute. Do you glue sequins? What is your preferred glue? This works fine, but it takes a little bit to, kind of dry and grab. You gotta be careful. It works fine as you get it stuck to your thumb. Yeah, I found you have to kind of blob it or it doesn't want to grab. Okay, well, that's kind of cute. Did we find the stinker of the group? Well, what about this green color? Actually, that's kind of different. But yeah, I don't know how that's going to stick. I don't want to sew it. Well, one, I just don't want to, and two, I intend to be able to write on the back, so I don't really want to have a weird knot or something on the back. Well, I don't know. I know that's not going to glue. Do I need a blob of hot glue or something? Well, Those look off. I have to... That's not stupid. So you have everything lined up. Alright, I'll try it. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to say I told you so. I'll weight this one. Yeah, okay, so what is it? These are just sort of wonky. They're not supposed to do that? Or you are supposed to sew them? What is the story with these? It's just there to frustrate people? Yeah, it's not sticking at all. And I got a whining dog behind me. What is your problem? It's a boring day. It's raining. Well, come on. Okay, I think goofing around with sequins that don't want to glue first thing in the morning is not a real good idea. Alright, I'm going to weight that, but mark my words. It's not going to work. Alright, it's weighted. Alright, now this one, I've got some autumn leaves and like here's a thing like this, but this certainly doesn't look Christmassy, does it? What about a couple green ones are out? That I didn't get out. There's one. I'm going to say it's kind of a coppery red color, but we're trying to downplay the copper, aren't we? And you know, Diane, watching you fish around for green sequins first thing in the morning isn't a great idea either. Let's see. It's different. Yeah, it is. I don't know, what do you guys think? Think about that. Think about it. Hurry up and write a comment and we'll come back to you. Well, red, obviously. I have a lot, like I said, a lot of red, bigger stuff. Well, I'll go back to that Santa that I'm going to say that's too small. I should have left him out. It's kind of cute, but yeah, it's, you know, looks a little cheap or something. Gold and red. Nah. Any reds left in here? I have a feeling I'm going to wind up with a lot of purple stuff in my life. Oh, that's not bad. It's okay. Okay, looks a little mod. Alright, then we've got those couple that were a gray area. Alright. I don't know. Alright, quick write a comment about that one too. Maybe I'll leave it because this is not sparkling that anyway, so I don't think I want a sequin on it. So if I don't put a sequin on it, I don't know what else I'm going to do. Buttons. It'd be kind of cute. Except my buttons are way up on a tin and I have to actually get up on a step stool. Step stools first thing in the morning aren't a good idea either. Alright, I'll get a button when I'm off camera and you can't hear me fall. Okay, that one. Well, there's a green wreath in here, and there's a green flowery thing. What do you call those? I doubt they're packaged as flowery things. Hey, what are you supposed to do with this, too? You give it to your niece someday saying, I'll probably never use this. Is the ribbon supposed to be on top? Yeah, bow's supposed to be on top, I think. It's okay. I don't love it. Did I say wreath? I meant bow. I don't know. Diane, stop making videos when you first get up. You don't even know what you're talking about. That's okay too. And I got bigger gold sequins. I could scatter that. Put the bow on top. Well, I think these are too big. Alright, next to that, these are a pain too. I don't know if they're cheap or what. I bought them just in a baggie in the thrift store. I didn't see the packaging on them, but you probably can't tell. The little, where they punch for the hole is still there. So you have to, if you glue it, you have to cut that out, or it's like a barb. It won't, it's really irritating. Oh, let's use up the wreath. Otherwise, I'll never use it. Where'd this baggie go? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Marta, you've made it abundantly clear. Alright, look for a button. Well, I could pull the... Here, you know what? Let me step away for 1 minute. Entertain yourselves. Think about this one. I'll be right back. I'm coming back. Okay, I was just checking. I do have a timer set, but I didn't want it to go off. I've got 17 minutes. I can pull strings. I don't know, guys. I guess I'll do that because I don't know what else. And if I never use it, maybe someday I'll give someone a fallish gift. I could put it on there, or somebody has a fall birthday. Birthday in the fall, you know what I mean? Okay, we had another round of Diane versus Technology, and there are no prizes for guessing who won. I did, I don't know, at least 10 minutes of choosing, giving great whys and wherefores of choosing strings and I don't know what else. And then I'm done, and I take the phone off the arm, and oh, it wasn't taping or filming. The storage was full again. So anyway, I'm sorry, you missed stuff. I don't even know what you missed, and I guess at this point, it doesn't matter. They're done. So here they are. Nothing too earth-shattering, but I think they're pretty, and I think if you can imagine them on a package, I think that's nice. And you can write on the front or back on a lot of them. I mean, as simple and maybe some people are saying dumb as this is, I like it. I don't know what else I can say about these. What can I say about these? I don't know. I think they're kind of neat. And if you're not feeling especially crafty, clever, creative, you're still making something, but they're not too intense. Yeah, this one, it's fine. I don't know. Did you even see that? I was saying the sequin thing is really kind of bent, and I was saying it's not going to glue and blah blah. It's fine. I probably wouldn't travel with it. If you know what I mean. I wouldn't ship it. I probably will just give it to someone in my household. But it's okay. And this one I was talking about, I needed something, but this is just like a cotton trim, so it's not glitzy, so I didn't want sequiny stuff, so I sewed a button on. It's kind of cute. That's more like a craft button. And then yes, it did leave stitching on the back that was rather unattractive, so I covered it with it's a little corner of an old Christmas card. So actually that's cute. It was pretty easy to sew through that. It's like a cardstock weight. And here's the kind of oddball that doesn't really look too Christmassy, but it could be. And I was having trouble too finding. I don't have any kind of coppery brown crochet cotton. That's what all these are. So this is candlewick yarn, they call it, but it's like thread. So there's that one. Okay, guys. So here's a simple but kind of cool ribbon Christmas tags with some lost footage. You'll never know what great things I said. But that's life, right? All right. Thanks for joining me. Have fun with your projects today and have a nice day out there.